Hello, it looks like we are live. I need to do a quick check over here. Maybe to see what's going on. Make sure everything looks right. It looks right to me. So, let me know if you can see me or hear me. I just want to make sure that it's actually live. Let me go here and I think I can mute myself. There we go. I'm live. Okay, great. Okay, wonderful. So we're going to kind of do the same exact thing. Thank you for letting me know. We're kind of going to do the same exact thing that we did last week. So we're going to start out, though, with the side quest from last week. So if you were here at the end of the live stream last week, I drew my card. Hi, Liziette. Thank you for letting me know. And the card that we got was to try a new food or drink. I thought that I messed with the settings on this so that it was darker. Anyway, that's what it looks like. So if you guys tried a new food or drink, let me know what you went with. I'm going to get a picture of mine. I don't know why I acted like I was going to stand up, like I have to go get a picture. Hi, Nikki. We're talking about side quests. What did you do for your side quest this week? I'm going to give us a little banner to pop up so that we can look at it. There we go. Last week, side quest. All right. Y'all tell me if you did anything, what you did for your try a new food or drink. I was like, where did I put it? Okay. Try a new food or drink. Let me know what you did. We had a new dinner that we have not had before. It was not a hit at our house. I'm trying to get a picture of it pulled up. Okay, I got the picture. I'm going to put it up here. If I can get it up here. Okay, share my screen. You tried Apple Jacks Pop-Tarts. Okay. There it is. That is what we had. And it was some kind of broccoli chicken situation with macaroni and cheese. So like a boxed macaroni and cheese, but then with canned chicken and some cheese and some broccoli. I don't know. I thought that it was okay. Other people in my house did not like it. Let's see. You tried Apple Jacks Pop-Tarts. Well, what did you think about them? I need to know if you liked it. And then you tried a lemon drop mixed drink. Okay. Were they good? There you go. Too much cinnamon, not enough Apple Jacks. Yeah, I get that. I see how that can be an easily accomplished thing. A little bit of cinnamon seems to go a long way, I have discovered. Well, at the end of our time today, we're going to draw the next card. I'm just going to keep the card sitting over here to the side, and then we will draw those next time. Liziette failed. I didn't try anything new. That's totally fine. That's why we have a whole new week and a whole new set of things that we can do or that we're going to draw for this week. Okay, so we're going to do our first sprint. I want to know what y'all have. Okay, hold on. Would have like less sugar on the rim of the glass. Wow. A lemon drop. Was it like sour? Because I feel like the regular like lemon drop candies are really sour. I mean, they're also really sweet too. So maybe it was that not powdered sugar, but that crystal sugar that they put around the top. Because I feel like that's what a lemon drop candy has on the outside of it. I don't know. I might be overthinking this a little bit as well. But I'm going to roll my D8 again. Y'all are just going to have to trust me with what it lands on. But I want to know what y'all are going to be doing. I am going to be reading Spy Family Volume 3. It's a manga, and I am this far into it. And because you read it from the back, I've read this much and I still have this much to go. So that's what I'm going to do during my sprint today. And before we get started, though, first of all, Django's here and he wants to say hi. He's cold, sweetheart. You cold, man? And since I give the update every week on my blanket, my temperature blanket, we have had, I had one color for the first 2 days of the year. And then the last 6 days, I have had another color. So my blanket right now only has 2 colors in it. Here it is. So the bottom, the lighter pink, is for the first 2 days of the year. And then the top one is for the next 6 days. Now, I know coming up this week, we're dropping into some very low temperatures. So I know I'm going to get some other colors on here this week. So I'm happy about that. Not that I don't like these colors. I mean, I like all of them, but I like the idea of there being like a bunch of colors on the thing. That's the whole point of the thing. What did I just throw on the floor? My dice. Seriously? And it disappeared. Y'all ever drop things and they just disappear? Okay, I guess we're going to have to roll a different one, not a D10. Maybe we'll do a D12 then. Somebody else told me that that they liked the Spy Family anime as well. It was like lemonade with alcohol. Okay. There you go. And it was regular sugar. I feel like that crystal sugar would have been better. Okay, so maybe here's what we're going to do is I'm just going to do the 20 since my D10 is somewhere under my desk at this point because, I haven't seen the anime, but I'm really liking this series in general. I've got the first 2, I've read those, and this is number 3. And I will be getting the next book in. Oh, speaking of new books, I got these this week. These are all part of the Wayward Children series by Seanan McGuire. This is books 4, 5, and 6. But we've got In an Absent Dream, Come Tumbling Down, and Across the Green Grass Fields. Now, those might not be in the right order because they're not numbered, which I kind of like and I kind of don't like. But anyway, I have the first 3. So I have 1, 2, and 3. So I got 4, 5, and 6. And then I think 7 and 8 are the last 2, maybe 9. Maybe 9 is coming out. One of them is coming out, and I really like them. So anyway, it's called the Wayward Children series, but that's what I got in the mail this week. And then I'll order the other one. So maybe when I finish or get caught up on Spy Family, I think right now they're at 9 of them maybe. So maybe when I get caught up, I'll watch the anime. Or if somebody can tell me how far the show goes, like season 1 goes through volume 2 or something like that, then then I'll know what I can watch. But I don't want to watch the thing and get spoiled for what's happening in the manga. So let's see how long we're going to be sprinting, and y'all can tell me what y'all are going to be doing during the sprints. If this dice is less than 10, we're going to add 10 to it because I want us to at least go 10 minutes or 11 minutes, I guess. So if it's 20, we're going 20 minutes, but it's just a D20, so it can't be more than that. So let's go, and it is 11. So I guess we're going to go 11 minutes for our sprint. And I am going to be reading my book. And let's see what time that'll be. That will be 52 after in 11 minutes. So let's go. Okay, I went too far over. I went 1 minute over, but I got distracted reading this book. Okay, wonderful. I'm actually doing a readathon where I have to track the amount of time that I read, and it is nonsense sometimes. Okay, let me turn our little banner off, and I want to know something cool you did this week, or something you did that was fun, or what are you excited for this upcoming week? I said that last week that I was looking forward to a slower week at work, and that is exactly what happened. And what I got this time was, this is kind of like my prep week that we just finished, and coming up next week is my film go week. And so I was even able to take a little bit of pressure off of next week by doing a couple of things this past week. Nice. You got a new building request. Do you have to make it disgusting, or just like a straight build that you want to do? Also, Liziette learned a new stitch, the Lazy Daisy stitch. That is very cool. All I use is just like regular stitches and half stitches. So I didn't even know that there were more things. That's really cool. Over on the Discord in the sharing section, the maker space or whatever, it would be awesome if you would put a picture of whatever you're working on. You can, of course, just wait until you're finished. You don't have to do it now, but I would like to see what the Lazy Daisy looks like. Boho Maximalist Victorian, not destroyed. That's awesome. Is it going to be used in somebody's gameplay? She's talking about in The Sims 4, by the way, if you're here and you don't know, but Nikki is a very good builder in The Sims 4. So people request buildings from her a lot. I'm just wondering if we're going to get to see it, or if it's going to be something that will happen later on. Anybody else got anything that you liked from this last week, or that you're looking forward to in this upcoming week? This upcoming week on Saturday, we are having a family day in town. We're going to go to the zoo. It's going to be so very cold. So very, very cold. But like maybe too cold that the whole zoo will be closed, because it's going to be, the high is going to be below 0. So it's never even going to get to 0 for about 5 days, 3 or 4 days. I don't know, a lot. Anyway, it's going to be really cold here for the next couple of weeks, but we're going to try to go to the zoo. If that doesn't work, after the zoo, we're going to the mall to watch a movie, because we can do that no matter what the temperature is outside. And then we're all going to dinner together. And then after dinner, we're going to watch a hockey game. So it's going to be like a day in the city, because the city is actually 25 miles or 20 minutes from our house. So we always plan to do things in the city all together if we're going there. So we're going to the game, and we've been talking about going to the zoo. Our zoo is actually set up really well for being in the cold weather. Like, there are buildings strategically placed throughout the zoo that are warming stations. So you look at some of the stuff, and then you go into a building and you warm up for a little bit, and then you come back out, you see some more animals, and you go into another warming area. And they're only open for a few hours every day. Like, I think they're open until 3:00 right now, probably 4 days a week or something like that. So they definitely have winter hours, because not all of the animals are out in the winter. So anyway, we'll have to see. If it's just entirely too cold, then we'll skip the zoo. We'll just go to the mall. We'll watch a movie, maybe wander around the mall for a little bit, then do dinner, and then go see our hockey team play. Liziette, you have a friend's book club this Saturday. Just me reading the books and my friends and I hanging out. So you're the only one that reads the books. And so then y'all don't talk about the books if nobody else is reading it. I've been seeing those silent reading groups, and I really think I want to start one in my neighborhood because, again, like I said, it's really cold. There's a lot of snow. And so people don't want to drive a long way. And so the way the silent book clubs work is that everybody brings whatever book they want to read. Like you're not reading the same book. And for the hour, you just get there, and for an hour, you just quietly sit and read. You can make it 30 minutes, you can make it an hour, whatever. And then after your reading time is up, you just sit and chat and hang out. And so I've seen it done both ways, where you do the reading first and then you hang out, or the way another group I just saw that they posted, it was from my hometown, the library. They do a 30-minute hangout and chat at the beginning, and then it's silent for the rest of the time. Liziette, we bring a lot of snacks and make a PowerPoint of the books. You make the PowerPoint of the books that you read and present it, and no one else reads. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That's hilarious. At least make them bring all the snacks if you're having to make a whole PowerPoint and do a presentation. Like, at least make them bring all the snacks. Nikki, I want a story time where people read to me like I'm a kid. Listen, that's what an audiobook is for me, and I love it so much. So I just sit and listen to people read books to me all the time. Oh, I forgot to say, also Monday night, once a month at our library, they do Murder Mystery Monday. Actually, they call it Mondays Are for Murder. And you show up at the library and you pick a character, and then you all sit around this giant table and you read questions and answers from your character. And then at the end, you all have to vote who you think the killer is. And there are some people that get so into it, they'll like do accents and all kinds of stuff. And so I don't know what the theme is for tomorrow, but me and one of my children and his girlfriend, we all go. And we've done it. This will be the third time that we've gone, the third month in a row. And it is so much fun. When I leave, I'm always like, I'm so glad I came to this. Like right before it starts, I'm all nervous. Like, I don't want to read in front of these people or say anything. And then when it's over, I'm like, I'm so glad I came. It's so great. It's a lot of fun. And then we are going to another paint night. So next week, I'll have a paint night for you. Like everything is happening this one week. So next Sunday, I'll have a lot of updates. Your homeschool teacher read your history book to me as a teenager. It was so nice to just lie on the couch. That is exactly what I did when I was homeschooling my kids. We would read books all the time. And I read the books to them for just about every subject. Although now my son is a junior and he is pretty much doing all of his stuff online. And I'll just sadly say, do you want me to help you with any of your school stuff? And he's like, no, ma'am, I've got it. And I'm like, all right. I feel like I'm a little bit left out of the whole situation. Also, Liziette, did you get your living room cleaned up? Is that what you were doing during the sprint? Yeah, clean up the living room. Also, I see, Nikki, that you said it was for Lily using it in stream. That's awesome. Those were just comments way back there that I just now saw for some reason. So anyway, all right. I'm going to do this again. We're going to do another sprint. Do y'all know what you're going to do during the sprint? I was thinking that I was going to read this book, but I think what I might do is get these things right here behind me organized. Can y'all see all of that washi tape? Absolute mess. You cleaned up all the dog fuzz from your dog ripping up her toy? I know how that is. So I think I want to get this shelf cleared off because I've got stuff up on the very top shelf that I would like to bring down here so that it can be in the background of the videos and not this nonsense. So let's see how long I have to work on that. And then if I finish that, I will continue to read my Spy Family. Okay, here we go. 12. Really? One more than before? 12. Yeah, because last time Nikki was getting ready to edit. Are you going to be editing this time for 12 minutes? And let's do some math. Okay. It'll be 3:15 or 15 after when we're done going through Minecraft footage to get ready to edit. That sounds like fun. All right, here we go. Okay, time is up. My husband is feeding the dog, so if you hear noises, that's what it is. Django is acting like he is in pain, and he does have arthritis, so it could just be a bad arthritis day. I mean, it has gotten, like I said, significantly colder outside, even though it's going to continue to get colder. So I did what I wanted to do. I cleaned that up. I scooted that down and put books right there, and then I'm just going to move my washi tape up on the top shelf up there. Or possibly, I've got another bookshelf over here that doesn't actually have books on it. It has my printer on it, and then it's just empty. It's holding printer paper and stuff. So I might put it over there. And then I'll still be able to reach it, but it won't be like in my stuff. I know we're going to give him a little bit of some of his doggy pain meds with his food right now. It's time for him to eat. So, okay, so Isona said, I'm reading A Murder at Balmoral. Isn't that like a castle? How do I know Balmoral? I feel like that sounds very familiar to me. Nikki's going through a lot of silent clips. And I read like one page in this once my thing went off. Let's see, maybe I made it through 2 pages when I was done with that before I realized Django needed me. So, also, Nikki, like somebody you don't know, just put out a video of your concrete challenge, or somebody that you know. Not that it's not cool either way, but I would love to know if some stranger just stumbled upon your concrete challenge and was like, I'm going to do that. So if you don't know, Nikki has in The Sims, she builds a concrete floor plan, or a floor plan just made of concrete. And then you go in and decorate it and change the house however you want to do. Oh, someone you don't know. That's cool. Lizzieette, I cleaned up one of the kitchen countertops and did something small I've been putting off. Very good. And I want to know, I didn't even think about asking, but what book is it this week that your book club is meeting so that you can explain it to them? I didn't turn off my sticker thing. Also, this week on the channel, there's going to be 2 videos. Tomorrow, I'm playing somebody else's TBR, which is my favorite thing to do. And it is Chris at Chris's Corner. I am playing Phase Out Your TBR using Phase 10 cards, and it was so much fun. Chris has done this for a while, and what they have done now is on the Discord, there are phases 1 through 10, and sometimes Chris makes it like public where we're all going to play together. And so they've even created game boards, not boards, but anyway, you'll see on the video tomorrow what they did and then what I copied to do myself. I just used their prompts, the ones that Chris came up with anyway, so that I didn't have to add anything new. Since I'm playing their game, I decided I would play it like them. So that is what is coming out tomorrow. It's a castle in Scotland that belongs to the royal family. Okay, that makes sense. It's all the books that you've read through December until the meeting. Oh, from the last meeting to the new meeting, it's just all the books you've read. And you just tell them about the books. And they don't read any books. Do they not read any? Or they just read like one book really slowly? And okay. Nikki thought it was a castle. Rachel, welcome. Didn't the queen spend her last days at Balmoral? Maybe that's why it sounds familiar to me. Maybe I've recently heard it or something. So the other, yes, I think she did. There we go. The other video that is not coming out until Friday for me, I've clicked on the wrong thing. I'm sorry, but it is another one of the story graph ones, but this one is the sci-fi reads. So I'm going to be going through my list on Storygraph and picking the sci-fi or the 25 sci-fi that are on my list. And I need recommendations for sci-fi. Like that is what I have the least amount of, I think, is sci-fi. And I always find myself liking it so much. So, oh, Django's back after he ate. Did he get his little stick thing? Okay. Nobody can hear me in here. Come here, baby. It's okay. You can sit with mama. He's just moving really slow and he has his little ears laying down. That usually just means that he doesn't feel good. I mean, this summer, he's going to be 13 years old. So it's okay, baby. Nikki said, you ever just look at your recordings and think, what was I doing? There's so many times when I'm actually recording that I say, oh, that was stupid. Do not include that. Like I'll talk to myself as the editor. So yeah, there are lots of times where I feel like that. I know, babe. Just give the medicine time and the medicine will start working and then you'll feel better. Okay? You didn't want to go outside? He doesn't know what he wants, I don't think. Ron. Okay. Hey, the good news is I just stood up and found my D10 that I had dropped. Okay. So they always, after they eat, they get one of these little sticks and they're stuck together. Like as my son said, that's a whole ammo clip right there. Because that's where their brains go when you show them something shaped like that. Here you go, babe. Come here, bitty girl. Skeeter decided to get up so she could come get hers as well. So there we go. The dogs are handled. And we're going to do one last sprint where I am going to read some more. So it looked like pasta all together. I know it kind of does like that, but they pop apart each individual piece. So anyway, we're going to do one more sprint. I've got my dice here. I've got my Django coming back because he wants to get up here. And then the last thing we have to do is draw our next card for the side quest. So let's see how long we're going to be sprinting this time. And then, oh, it's on a 7. So we need to add 10. So it's 17 minutes. Nikki, tell your hubby to figure out what he's going to do for sprinting. It is sprint time, 17 minutes. Okay, babe, come here. So that will be at 40 after. All right, maybe I can get lots of reading in this time. Let's go. Okay, we're back. One last time. I've actually been shuffling the cards a couple of times already because I'm so excited. Like, I cannot wait. Also, if you are on our Discord for the Sims channel, Nikki posted some things over there, and I think Liziette might be posting her cross stitch stuff over there. I just know that my phone is going, meh, meh, meh. So there's lots of things happening over there, clearly. So I read some more. What did y'all do? I think I have reversed where I was when we started, because when we started, I had only read this much and I had this much to go. And now it's like the opposite, where I've read all of this and I only have this much. And it's actually shorter than that because there's always right here. This is a bonus. What do they call it? Mission, a bonus mission back here, extra mission. So really it's just these few pages right here is all I have left. But I didn't want to start it because when I finished and I looked up, we only had 2 minutes left, or like a minute and a half. And I didn't want to start anything new. So I'm going to shuffle these again. And then I'll randomly draw a card out of the middle. Now, the card that we've already gotten is not in the list. So try a new food and drink is over here. So our cards are going to get smaller and smaller every time we do one. So here we go. I'm going to pick this card out of the middle, and I'm going to hold it up here and see if I can read it with y'all. I think compliment someone. That one's really nice. I did not even know that was a thing. Okay. So I didn't know that was on one of these cards. So our side quest for this week is to compliment someone. So if you are over on the Discord, there is a space for you to share your side quests and what you've done. So I think that might be very nice to share over there some compliments that you have shared with other people. And it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can send a text to somebody. You can turn to the person that's in the room with you right now and just give them a compliment. I would do that, but my people are all wearing headphones and no one would hear me if I said anything. So Liziette did some dishes and then worked on her PowerPoint for her weirdest book club that I have ever heard of situation that she has. But I'm going to take a picture of this one and I will put it in the Discord so that we can go add to it anything that y'all do. And then I will mark down any of them that I do, any compliments that I do. So I'm glad that everybody got stuff done. You made a good dent in your hour and 20-minute Minecraft clip. That's nice. Liziette did the dishes in the PowerPoint. So at least we got a few things done today. I hope that Sona, I hope that you got a lot of reading done about Balmoral, a murder at Balmoral. And I got a lot of reading done in mine. So I think I am going to go finish this volume. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. It is time for me to, hopefully, I can get my son to watch a movie with me. He's going to be done with work pretty soon. And maybe we can do that today. So that is going to do it. If anybody has any questions or wants to chat more, you can go join the Discord. I have a reading Discord for this channel that is really inactive. We just say a few things every couple of days. So if you're looking for a low-key chill Discord, that's one. And then my Sims channel has another Discord that is more active than the other one. It's still not like uncontrollably active, but if you want to join that one, you also can. And that is going to do it. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you guys tomorrow with the Phase 10 video. Bye.